we've managed to connect to Twitter and get the statuses for the Twitter user handle or screen name that we want. But let's be a little nicer to our user, first checking whether we have network connectivity at all before we request data from Twitter, and then providing a little active feedback telling the user when we're downloading, when the download's complete, or if the download fails. So we'll come to our Solution Explorer, open up the main page, SAML CS again, and come through here and update the click and download completed handlers. First up, this is how you can tell whether or not your Windows Phone device is actually connected up to any kind of a network. So you've got Microsoft.phone.net.network information, .device network information, and then you check for is network available. There's a bunch of variations of this you can use. Right now, we're checking for any kind of network. But if in your app you needed to know whether you've got cellular data or cellular data roaming, or whether you've got Wi-Fi available, you can pick any one of these and get a very fine-grained set of network availability. So you may not want to go grab email or go grab calendar data if your user's roaming. The data charges might be real expensive, or you might be planning to download or upload a whole bunch of data, and if you don't have Wi-Fi, you may not want to do that again to save the user's data bytes for more important information and waiting until you're connected up to Wi-Fi. So if we don't have a network, we put up a message box saying we don't have any network and we don't go any farther. Assuming we do have a network, not only do we grab the user's Twitter handle from the text box, but we also set the text block to say downloading before we fire off the asynchronous call to the web client. And then once the web client completes, if we got an error, we set the text blocks to download failed and stop there. Again, that's what you're going to see if you run into that Twitter API throttling limit. And if we didn't get an error, then we set it to download complete and carry on parsing the XML and putting it into our list box, just as we did before. Now, let's move on to being able to figure out how to sense the links in the Twitter statuses and invoke the web browser control.